You love the camaraderie of the group, right? Of the gang, but it was like the things that came with it also were to your detriment.
Yeah, it was. It became real. It became real when there was a time. And I'm in Rhode Island, and I know you're probably more familiar with this, but there was a time where there was a leader of the Kings in prison in New York that was straight up sending letters out for this person to do this, to do that, and like bad things were happening. Everybody knows that story. But those letters were coming over here, and because we were together with the Lion Kings, I remember it got real to me because my girlfriend at the time was a Lion Queen, and she's on the phone on three-way calls, and they're talking some crazy stuff. And I was like, man, like this ain't good. This ain't good. And I remember I told myself I can't be with this girl. She's gonna end up in getting locked up. And like 3 months later, like the FBI came and did like this thing called the Royal Flush, and they arrested mad people because they were literally just trying to do some crazy stuff in the streets, man. And they were doing a lot of like extortion and selling drugs and guns and stuff like that. So it's crazy that I kind of left the gang or stepped away from it right before things got crazy, and I'm grateful for that because I think I would have gotten caught up in all that mess as well, just because I was around it.
So you did you like have to experience like getting jumped out or anything like that? Like when you took a step away, like any kind of punishment?
No, because I became Temperamento. I became a rapper, so it's not like I didn't have to step away because there was a time. It became a time when the leaders from the prison actually broke up the chapters of Ñetas in Rhode Island, where I'm from. So there was a time where the leader was in prison doing life, and he's like, I don't want the gang to be no more, like no more recruiting. So it kind of stopped. So nobody could tell me like, hey, you don't want to be a part of it no more. And I became a rapper, so everybody loved me, especially where I live, Rhode Island. It's like you could get from one side of the state to the other within 30 minutes. So everybody in Rhode Island knows me, and I just became like this hero of the city and the state, and I was like the governor everywhere I went. Like, Tam. To this day, people show me mad love. So it wasn't hard to live that life because I became a rapper, and that became my life.
Got you. Okay.